What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's in
gun.
the fucking box?
So finally, I just finished watching Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman's Seven, directed by David Fincher, and I finally found out what all was that fuss was about. Why, after all these years, this movie is considered David Fincher's one of the best films. And in this video, I will be sharing my raw, unscripted, and spontaneous thoughts about this movie. What I think about it, what I loved about this movie, everything I felt watching this movie, I will be sharing with you guys. So firstly, I want to talk about the story of the movie. The plot is so raw, the whole situation I went through as I watched this movie, and it felt like I'm watching a true gritty detective kind of film. It follows something raw, something true detective vibe that we saw in the show, and the investigation was really dark. I really loved Fincher when he chose to keep the light really dim in the crime scenes, the darkness and the eerie smart atmosphere at the crime scenes really give the depth of the crimes and the situation. I really love that creative choice. And the second thing I really loved about this movie is that they created tension throughout the movie by using little details. The one thing that I noticed that it was raining most of the movie, and that raining made a psychological effect on my mind. It was really tiring watching it, and the whole every obstacle in the way of their investigation, it was like I am feeling what Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman is feeling in the movie throughout the investigation. I was really tired. I It was making a effect on my mind, so that is really interesting and a creative thing to do by creating tension with little details. And this is the only one example I have given you. There was lots of little details creating a lot tension and seriousness in the plot, so that kind of detailing I really love in that movies, and David Fincher pulled it off really well. And if we talk about the performance of the actors in this movie, it was mind blowing. It was spectacular. I mean, Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt nailed their characters so well. Morgan Freeman's character was experienced, and it was like I have seen it all. I have lived in these situations for so long, and I am used to all these crimes. It was this character was like that, and he was acting like he doesn't care about that, but in his expression you can see he is tired, he is helpless, and he doesn't want to do anything with this whole situation. So if you can give that kind of performance by only your expressions and body language, I mean, this is why Morgan Freeman is a legend. And Brad Pitt's character was a young, naive, and hot-headed detective, and he carried that away really well. He was acting loudly, and he was reacting to the things as the new detective would have react on these kind of situations. So they both really nailed their character. I don't remember the name of villain, but he was in the movie for a really short time, but he gave a really good performance too. And another thing I genuinely loved about this movie is that this movie has really good jump scare in it. There are multiple jump scare in the movie that shocked me, especially one that when they were going into the apartment to a probably suspect, but they found that suspect dead, tied in his own bed, and that dead body was looked like that that man would have died months ago. But that jump scare really got me when he came back to life. It was really like watching the mummy movie. He was looking like a mummy crawling out of its own coffin. That was really good, and that caught me off guard. I almost dropped my phone. So, and there are so many jump scare beside this, but this is the one I really enjoyed. So finally, let's talk about the twist in the end. That was I think one of the best twist in the movie history, but that twist was ruined for me because I have seen that meme, what's in the box meme, all over the internet for so many times, but That meme doesn't tell what was actually in the box, but the expressions of Brad Pitt in that meme, and the way he was asking what's in the box, so I really knew what is going to be in that box. I mean, when I was 10 minutes into the movie, I already predicted that this is the thing is gonna end up in that box, and that was actually it in the box. So that meme ruined that twist for me. But even though I knew that, I predicted that, but I really enjoyed that scene. The tension in that scene by Morgan Freeman was really good in that scene. He carried that whole tension with his body language, and the anger and the emotions Brad Pitt delivered in that scene. That was really good. Even though that twist was ruined for me, that scene was really good. I really enjoyed both of their acting in that scene, and that's all. These are my thoughts about the Seven, David Fincher's directed, starring Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. These are my thoughts. These are my unfiltered, unscripted, and spontaneous thought. This is the thing. These are the feelings, and these are my opinions of what I felt about this movie when I was watching it. And let me know your thoughts about this movie. If you have seen it, so share your thoughts about it. Write a little bit mini review about it, so I can know what other people thinks about this movie. And one other thing, I am thinking to create a series like this, when I watch a cult classic movie every Sunday and share my opinion and thoughts raw, not scripted, raw thoughts with you guys, as I shared in this video. So if you are interested to watch this series of mine on my channel, so go in the comment box and write the movies name that I should watch for the next week. So that's all in this video. See you in the next one. If you liked my opinion, raw opinion, so you know what you have to do, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.